Hey there, so today we have another video and we're talking about Mikkeller NYC. So you saw that beautiful tap room right there. We're gonna be talking about the brewery first and then digging into a beer. So you already probably know about Mikkeller as a Danish brewery, but they've actually opened a bar in San Francisco. They also have a production facility at the former brewery of AleSmith, so they're pumping out a beer in San Diego. Now they're going to be pumping out a ton of beer in New York City, and they're attached actually to Citi Field, so that's pretty crazy where the Mets play. Absolutely insane tap room. It's 300 person capacity. It's absolutely huge. It's super beautiful. They actually have 60 taps there, so I was there for the grand opening. It's a crazy tap list. I'm sure we're going to see more crazy beers there, but it was Hill Farmstead, it was Bissell, it was Drew Fontaine and Cantillon, Mikkeller from Denmark, San Diego, and New York. Just absolutely crazy. They're gonna have food there. They're gonna be open up 7 days a week and also open up 2 hours before Mets games and 2 hours after Mets games. So you show up a few hours early, have a few drinks. Let's say the Mets aren't doing well, you can leave the stadium and then go hang out at Mikkeller NYC. So absolutely awesome stuff. They also have a retail space there. So you can go buy some beers. They're obviously gonna be canning their own beers there as well. So absolutely insane. I don't know logistically how it's going to turn out because it's a super busy space. I mean, I'm sure they're just going to get absolutely slammed, but best of luck to the staff, and I'm sure they'll figure it out. But let's dig into this. This is a 4%, 4.6% Pilsner called Say Hey Sally. Let's dig into this. Also very reasonably priced at the brewery, thankfully. This was $13 for a 4-pack of Tall Boys, so very good. I believe they're selling their pale ale for something like 15, so good stuff. Look forward to more of their beers. But beer comes with a light haze to it, but in a light gold color, fluffy white head. Let's get the aroma on this one. Yeah, there's definitely some of that sulfury thing coming on. There's that stinky egg thing, but that's familiar with your lagers, at least Pils and Helles. But there's a beautiful light grassiness dancing around there, a little bit of citrus peel. Oh yeah. There's a little bit of that noble hop character that I'm not sure if it's noble hops, and then there's just that crackery, grainy thing. Very familiar Pilsner aroma. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's a nice German style Pilsner. I like it. It's actually not that snappy. I know a lot of contemporary American lagers can be a good amount bitter. This one rides on a good amount of malt. Up front, you get more of that green grass, lemon peel thing dancing around in there. There's that grainy character, a little bit of a like crackery chewiness in the middle. Hint of that sulfur thing follows through on the back end, driving with a little bit more of that crackery sweetness. Bitterness is relatively restrained. As you wait more on the aftertaste, there's a little bit more of that lingering, familiar kind of earthy bitterness that you get from noble hops. Pretty light on palate, 4.6%. It drinks very crisp, but still has that decent amount of malt character to hold on to your palate. Yeah, it's spot on. I like it. This is a really well done Pilsner. It's not overly hoppy. You know, the sulfur note in there is actually pretty fun to have a little bit. The malt's pretty simple, just familiar flavors. I like the balance that this beer has of the sweetness and the bitterness. Not that bitter at all. It's just crushable beer, and it's 4.6%. You couldn't ask for more. This is absolutely fantastic. I would love to drink this all the time. That's our rating. That's great. I mean, it might have a little less character than what some people might want. They might want a little bit more of the hops driving through. They might want the malt to shine a little through, but I think I enjoy the fact that this is relatively understated Pils. So let's go with something like a 91 on this one. This is awesome. So this is Mikkeller Say Hey Sally. Until next time, cheers. Let me know if you have any questions about the Mikkeller NYC new tap room. Later.